In my movie room, this is my collection. Those who don't know, I like to collect old movies as well as music, a little bit of games, old Atari, NES games, a little bit of Sega. Started collecting on the Super Nintendo a little bit. I do want to build up a little bit more on the games the next year. This summer, this video, by the way, is just like a little update video what's happening over the next couple of months. And this one is going to be for the winter. So winter, probably into Christmas and maybe into the new year and maybe New Year. I could start collecting a little bit on Pearl Jam. Still a few early stuff I want there, so I'll continue with music into next year. Started to build up on the early Dolly albums. One or two I might not find. I'll try to get on record. But I'm down to a few movies that I want. I had a list of movies I wanted to see. I've written down like 10 or 20 movies over the past year or so. Maybe past 2 years I've been building those up, and I've fallen behind on my music. So this year I got a little bit extra, and I put that towards the early Dolly Parton albums to get caught up with my music. So I did not buy a TV show. But end of the year, if I get a little bit extra, Christmas or something like that, I'll put that towards my movies or towards my TV shows. Still a couple cartoons I'm trying to build up on. I did buy a few cartoons in there. Ren and Stimpy I picked up, so I do need to get Beavis and Butthead probably next. Couple of TV shows, I'll try to pick up one TV show per year around the end of the year. If I get lucky, I'll try to get one around winter. And then through the summer, I'll try to build up the movies or the music. Hopefully get into the games a little bit next year. Still need another good year or two just to build up this area before I actually start doing some VHS. But hopefully when I go thrifting, I can find something for the collection. But it's going to be a lot less come winter and next year, next spring, than I had this year. So I don't need that many movies anymore. I'm down to like one or two movies. So I got really lucky on that. I got caught up with the movies I wanted. But now, still a couple of TV shows I need to finish a couple of these. And trying to build up Simpsons and South Park now. So hopefully I can find that when I go thrifting. Maybe I'll get out to the flea market next year. I'm not quite sure yet. Haven't been there this year yet. But I don't think there's going to be nothing there that I need anyway, unless I just go looking for, see what they put out. But most of the stuff I need, I'm going to have to pay up to get. And a lot of the old music is kind of expensive now, too. So hopefully next year I can come into Pearl Jam, but it won't be beginning of the year. Maybe around summertime, I think, or near end of the year, I could start collecting on Pearl Jam. Every now and then I could try to do something for myself, so it's a reason I'm slowing down. I do want to buy a better guitar maybe next year, or a record player, maybe a VHS player, or a DVD player, so that stuff is going to be a little extra. So instead of putting towards my movies, I'm going to have to put it towards something to have play the media on, because they break every once in a while. But hopefully, in a year or two, I can start building up more VHS. But slowly, I'm going to come into my music more now. And then next year, maybe near the end of the year, I could try to build up on Pearl Jam, and then come into my games a little bit. Hopefully, every now and then I can pick up a game. But it's going to be a lot less starting this winter, but hopefully that'll give me a chance to buy a little something extra I need. Because I'm probably mostly cut up with the movies I want, but I'll dig through some horror movies, some haunting or possession movies that I never heard of. So I don't have every single horror movie out there, but most of the ones that I want to see. Plus I have Netflix, so I can watch some stuff on Netflix or stream it on the PC, watch it on PC. I'll do a review once in a while, something I watch. You see some songs come up. That's my new practice. Don't do painting anymore, but I got an urge to get back into painting, but I know it's going to cost some money, so I'm kind of backing off from starting that up again, because that would take a lot more effort to get supplies coming in. I do collect a little vintage dolls every now and then, and then I get a chance to build up the toys that much, but hopefully I could get into some games to come next year or near the end of the year. But probably end of the year I'll get into some Pearl Jam. Depends how much music I need to put in uh, for next year. So probably next year will be most of it towards my music, and then I'll try to figure something else out. But hopefully I can still find some movies when I go thrifting. You'll see a thrifting video beginning of the month. Hopefully I can start doing a little bit for myself, maybe go out once in a while. I haven't gone out because everything I tried yet, I put into the collection. Because a lot of the older movies are costing more money. Horror movies are always more expensive, so but those are the ones that I want to have and want to watch at some point, so I try to get something, but I'm pretty much well cut up with my movies now. VHS is something like extra. If I happen to find something interesting for horror, I'll try to pick it up. But hopefully down the line I could build up my games as well. And this is the whole room. Any chance I could salvage wood or furniture for myself. TVs don't always turn out, but you never know until you try to pick it up and check it out. Not cause check it out. So if it does work, then just extra. Otherwise, I would have to put that extra money into getting furniture for myself. But instead of doing that, I could buy something like extra, like a DVD player or something like that. So that's why I do salvage as well on my channel. For me, a lot of the pictures, movies, TV shows I find, I put them on my Twitter account, so you can check that out. I don't put the trash find on my Twitter account, but I do put it on my YouTube channel. So that's a little extra videos and stuff like that. So I don't take the camera with me when I go thrifting, but plus I need to keep all these videos short so they upload properly. This is just a little year-end update video. See how things go around Christmas, if I get a little extra. Last Christmas I picked up Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So this year I don't really know until Christmas comes around. If I get a little extra, I will give you a little extra video of what I picked up. If not, then we'll go right through till next year. So thanks for watching. Hopefully it can build up on Pearl Jam come spring. Still some Dolly Parton I'm after, so you'll see some up come end of summer into winter until next year. Be building her up a little bit in there, and then hopefully start getting into some other bands after that. So thanks for watching. So I'm behind a little bit on my music because of the movies I wanted, but a lot of the older horror movies are more expensive on DVD. Try out a little bit of Blu-ray once in a while and go from there. Everything here is Region 1 DVD, unless it's Blu-ray.